Hey, Chris, how are you today?
Good afternoon, Sharon. Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic
Good.
and super excited about this. This is a long time coming conversation,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Gonna be good.
Uh, as you have on your screen there, you are a part of our subsidiary Core, and many people don't know what Core does.
Yeah, we are that supportive services department for INLIVIAN. We touch people. We
Yeah.
provide programs and services for the residents. So we're on the human side. We're the heartbeat of the organization. So really a great place
And
to work.
listen, you guys do great work, and I'm always saying that you guys are the heartbeat of the organization. But today we're going to get in and find out why. Why do I say that? Why are we always talking about the heartbeat of this organization? So today we're going to have a special guest, and that's Miss Tamika Evans, who is the executive vice president of CORE. Hey, Tamika, how are you?
Hey, Sharon and Chris, how are you all today?
Good, good.
Good.
Awesome, awesome. Great to see you all.
Great to have you. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Why is core necessary? Why is it important for us to have?
Oh, Sharon, that is such a loaded question. So I would say core is necessary, very necessary. One, because Chris may have already said this, prior to me coming on, but core, we are the heartbeat of the agency. So we're very necessary because we connect right with every household within our portfolio. That need our services, that need additional support. We are really that entity that gets right in there beside our residents and help them along the way. Many of our residents have lacked the appropriate maybe resources or support systems just throughout their life. So we are that kind of necessity or that piece that steps into their lives at any point to really help them through some of the situations or challenges that they've been facing throughout their lives that maybe have landed them in our housing today.
Listen, I mean, I think have led us perfectly into a video that kind of outlines why core is so important. Let's just
I
play
am
the
so
video.
proud, like a parent. I'm like a proud parent because I love to see people achieve their goals. I'm just a proud guy on the side.
Having someone to be like, well, Miss Cheryl, what do you need? Like, what do you need for you to be happy, be successful?
I'm here to motivate. I'm here to encourage. I'm here to help set your pace, to help you figure out what your goals are.
A life coach is a great experience. To me, it's life-changing. It's just somebody just being proud of you no matter what. Even when you fail, somebody is saying, you got this.
Life is about tripping up. Sometimes things don't work out the way you desire for them to work out, but that doesn't mean that you can't reach that goal.
This is an excellent example, I think, of what core does. Talk about the life coaching.
Yeah, so Sharon, so life coaching is a new method or way that we connect with our residents and assist them. We actually came up with the idea to move toward life coaching actually several years ago, probably right before the pandemic. And just thinking about our rebrand and who we are, the change of INLIVIAN's brand, just doing away with some of the what I consider old way of doing business, to be more innovative, to think about better ways that we can really connect with our residents and help them achieve goals. So with that, we decided to have all of our case managers go through an intensive life coach training, which when they are done with that, it's about a 3-month curriculum that they go through. And when they're done with that, they actually test to become a certified life coach. Now,
Wow.
life coaches are used for any type of population. You have the most wealthiest people that may hire a life coach to really help them with accomplishing certain goals or overcoming certain obstacles that they may be
Right.
facing. So that's what life coaching is all about. You heard it in the video from one of our
Yep.
staff, the guide on the
Mhm.
side. It's truly
Yeah.
what life coaching is all about, to help them guide them through some of their life challenges and situations.
So Tamika, I think that's one of the things that make core really unique. Not just unique to Charlotte, but unique across the country. I think that a lot of agencies are looking at what we're doing with that life coach component, and they're starting to look at how it can be valuable to them. Can you talk a little bit more about some of the other things that make us unique? People don't realize how robust our services are in Charlotte. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So I think we are unique in a way because we can actually start working with a household with the youngest population. So we have a program that we actually go in. It's called Parent Child Plus, where we actually start working with a kid from the age of 18 months up until the time for them to start entering school. And then along that continuum, we work with the young kid, the young school age kids, teenagers going into college, adults, and then we also work with our senior and disabled population. So actually, within our programming, you can have a baby that we can start working with at 18 months, or you can have a 75 or 80-year-old that needs some help and some support. And we have a service, we have a staff that can get in there and work with them as well. So that makes us very unique. I don't think there's many organizations in Charlotte who can say that they provide that level of services across so many stages of life.
So tell me first of all, I'm always impressed and amazed. And when I go around talking about that we have life coaches, I think people are thoroughly impressed. But I also, as Miss Cheryl said, having a life coach has helped her. And you can catch the video later on our pages. But she would end up going to school, and she overcame a number of trials and tribulations, and was able to, in part, not solely, but in part, because she had her own personal cheerleader helping her tackle every obstacle that came towards her.
Yes.
So tell us, how will CORE sort of change communities?
Well, you heard it in the video. I mean, one way that we change communities is that we can help through our services and programs. We can help break that cycle of generational poverty. A lot of the families who live with us may have experienced generational poverty, where their grandma, their aunts, great grandmas have all lived in poverty for generation after generation. So when you really have programs and services like we offer that can come in and really start working with younger populations, as well as some of the adults, and start helping them break that cycle, you're now really starting to change community. You're actually starting to impact society. You're starting to impact things at the local level. You're producing more tax-paying citizens. We're helping people become more educated. We're helping people become homeowners and have a part of the American dream and build wealth. We're teaching people about how to manage their money, their financial matters better, how to save money. That is all going to change community, because we are now producing better citizens across this local area and just across the country in general.
No, that's amazing.
Tamika, why would you? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Tamika, why would you say CORE is so needed now? I mean, if you look at things that are going on over the past few years, I mean, would you say that CORE is needed now more than ever? And if so, why?
That's a really great question, Chris. I would say absolutely CORE is needed more now than ever. I mean, we all know with this pandemic that we've been living through over the past couple of years, it's just really changed situations for everybody. I mean, it's changed situations for middle-class Americans, even wealthy Americans. And so can you imagine what it's done for populations that we serve that are living a little bit lower income, who are in need of affordable housing? So CORE is definitely needed now to help get in there, work with those families, help them define what it is that you can be doing differently, that can help you see your way through some of these new challenges that we all face in today's society. I mean, the inflation costs, what it costs now to just buy your family's groceries, what it costs to rent a house or an apartment, let alone what it costs to purchase an apartment. So we're very needed because we can actually connect with the residents and we can help them address some of the barriers that they may be facing that will prevent them from becoming a market rate tenant somewhere, or becoming a homeowner, or getting that better job. So I think right now CORE services are so needed because everyone is just facing challenges from this pandemic that we've been living through in the past several years.
So what does CORE need, right? Because y'all are doing all of this stuff. So what do you all need?
So what CORE needs? One, the first thing I would say is great partnerships, good strategic partnerships, because we cannot do this work alone. And we're very aware of that. My second answer to that question would be funding, additional support, funding opportunities for any donor or philanthropic organization that's interested in the work of CORE and our mission, and how we serve our families and the impact that we have on our families. If that is of interest to people, please check out our website, learn more about us. If there's funding opportunities, I'll be more than happy to discuss ways that you can help support us. We're always in need of things. A great example right now is down payment assistance for our home ownership program. That is a major, major need because of the rising cost of to purchase homes and the lower incomes of our families. We need DPA to help fill that gap, to help them be affordable, help those properties be affordable for them. So funding and partnerships. Those are the two top things right now that CORE is in need of. We'll be happy to explore that more with you if you have any interest. I'm sure we'll have our information available for you at the end of this.
Yes, actually, we have the information right now. We're going to put it back up on the screen. And that if you'd like to learn more about CORE, if you'd like to be a recipient of their services, if you're receive services from INLIVIAN, you see the number on the screen, 704-336-5183. You can follow us online, coreclt.org. I want to thank you both today. As always, the heartbeat of this agency and touching so many lives in such a beautiful way. I commend you both for being, those soldiers out here for our community.
Thank you so much, Sharon, for having us on the show this afternoon. We appreciate all that you do to help us keep our brand going and letting people know about what we do and who we are.
Take care, everybody.